that with a $1.5 trillion budget, it is still impossible to find the money you need for all of these things. That is sheer foolishness. And history has demonstrated it to you over and over. I remember going to Washington and begging for dollars for drug treatment. I remember making the case to the Congress over and over. My God, we do not produce heroin in the Bronx. We do not create cocaine in Queens. We are dying because your Army, your Navy, your Secret Service, your immigration, your naturalization, everything you have, that vast technology that can drop a missile down a smokestack, cannot stop them from bringing drugs in from the rest of the world and landing them in my state. And my children are being destroyed by them. So I beg you, not for an Army, not for a Navy, not for prisons, just a little money for treatment. Just a little money to save these children who were lost because of your failure. Just a little money. And they all lean forward and the president looks down and says, "You're right. We're really sorry, but we're broke. We don't have anything. Tiputa, niente, nada, broke." Okay. How about Head Start, Mr. President? You promised no Head Start. Why? Head Start's wonderful. I said I'm the education president, did I not? Who knows it better than I do? I would give it to you, but we're broke. Mr. President, I didn't know you were broke. I'm sorry. What else? The roads, the bridges, they're dying. People are falling off the bridges. We can't do it, Mario. I know the bridges are falling. You can't have economic development without, I know. Well, what are you going to do? Nothing, we're broke. Okay, so you go home and Matilda says, "Why are you crying?" "Because we're broke, Matilda." That's what I'm saying. Who's broke? The whole country is broke. Who told you? The president told me. And then you wake up the next morning, you pick up the paper. The savings and loan just stole $100 billion. No. Go ahead. So in my mind, which is now consternated, in my mind, I imagine myself going back to Washington. And what would happen if you said, "Mr. President, I just heard here, they just ripped us off $50 billion. These are banks. You know, you got to make good the banks, right?" Would he lean down and say, "No, we can't. We're broke." "Oh, no, you can't say that. Why? These are the banks. This is credibility." And he's right. It was absolutely essential that you make good the banks. You have to, or you couldn't function in this society. And so what happens? So you find it. Find what? The $50 billion. 50? No, really it's going to be, it depends on what you do with the arithmetic over 10 years. Could be like $500 billion. Oh, $500 billion. Yeah, when? Oh, but don't worry, it's over 10 years, thank God. I thought it was going to be right away, you know. Huh.